Alright, now I'm finna talk that shit, boy. JR, talk your shit. I know your damn Krispy Kreme faced ass and talking. Goddamn giraffe pussy smelling ass boy. Ugly ass. Goddamn rhino nose faced ass. Come on, man. Who you finna get? Who you finna get, G? Nope. My nigga, you finna start disrespecting the Texans, my nigga. Fuck wrong with you, ugly ass boy. Look at the coach we got, my nigga. Stop talking. I'm finna make G mad. You going to church tomorrow, G? Huh? JR, I better see you in church tomorrow, boy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston.
You hear me, JR?
City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up. It's set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
You ready?
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Oh, stop screaming, Starker, nigga.
On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Why is you stream sniping, dude?
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the
26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A quick throw out wide to Fuller.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson, flush to his right. Finding Fouls complete. And he'll be taken
Gee, you
down
is ugly, boy.
across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller.
Yes, sir.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. 20. He finds his target, Fuller. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of with a few
you got a Hall of Fame?
They didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This run stuff is clamped up, G. Stop doing that, boy.
Brings up 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening
Really
drive,
lucky. That was really a gimme.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Get married.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard. But it
Real,
does go
dude.
into
I'm
the
finna get
DNA of
married.
a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good.
JR, you believe me, fool?
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
JR. This nigga is gay.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yes, sir.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9
We'll take that
here up to the
every
34.
time, baby.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
What you mean, boy?
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses.
He out here throwing dice. He do that for real.
The defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's
We
where
can try to this
tight
game.
end is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So for one, you really playing
They
gay.
decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as
Talking
much
my
time to
cousin.
develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover.
Oh my God! No, bro. Come on.
Gets them nothing. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Now Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And Thielen's got it.
Hey! I'm like that. I'm like that.
Thielen, 34 yards.
I'm like that.
And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I only went there because I knew you user in that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yes, I did. I already knew I caught that. I swear I knew. Dude, I swear to God, I knew I was going to catch that. What am I got to allow for?
Houston's offense
I was not to myself. Nigga, I knew I was confident when I threw that, nigga.
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way
that ain't good.
describe
You
it.
can't run
Not
that with this
ideal,
team, bro.
but
I'm gonna
they'll
tell you
take
that.
it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
Dude, I'm just
they don't
telling you
wanna
from
see
an
the
experienced
field goal kicker
Texan
trot on
player.
the
Come
field.
on now.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Watson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
We line his ass too.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10.
We like his ass up. That's all it is.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey. Let's get. Hey. 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 Hey.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. He finds his man Johnson. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And he whips that one incomplete there. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd
Nigga,
down.
didn't you get lucky earlier?
They've been unable to capitalize
Yes,
on
yes.
position as of yet. Here's
Yes, you
3rd
got
and
lucky
9.
earlier.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown
Did you give it on his
run.
stick?
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And they're able to run it in and start
Tried to his
the
stick.
trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
Dude, you already know who winning, dude.
Defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled.
Dude, I could never get my props from G, bro. That is crazy. I could never get my props.
It's ready to go here for their next drive.
I gave you that. Can I at least get mine? You be saying like I'm just dog trash.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Just give me at least some props, bro. You just saying like I'm trash.
It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
Shut
down.
your stanky birthday
So
ass
here's a
up, boy.
1st and 10 at the 38.
You fucking suck.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the
Fake,
stretch, all
because
by
he would not do
Kansas
that in real
City.
life.
But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
What? We playing we just playing defense.
Down now.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Watson. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
And plays like that.
That's really
play
payback
calling.
because I should have had the
Really
ball
nice
over
gain
there.
on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells.
That's none of my business. That's none of my business.
My observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
He do, but he don't play it.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
That's you playing trash, G. Look at what you just did.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Here are the Vikings now to start their
That's
next
an
drive.
ass play you
And for them, a
did.
touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters. They'll make some adjustments.
A good pick up there.
We just too cold, bro. You not prepared for this.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
How you gonna talk about your team like
From
that?
experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
That's Dalvin Cook. Come on now.
In this case, they managed to get it done.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Complete. It's Johnson. Taken down with another first down as the stop's made. 19. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's going to go down.
What is you? Why is you so mad, dude? Like, move.
Merciless, showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Nigga, this D-line not that damn good. I don't know. They've been cloning down there. Come on now.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Touchdown, Vikings. Delvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
La 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 la. Oh, Lou.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal.
You can restart it if you want to, bro.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook In the final seconds of the first half, and the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
That boy Dalvin Cook is a monster, boy.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 44, Cousins is going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it in.
You ain't picking that team, dude.
Gas, I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man. I deal with the dance, try to guard me. I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas, I will not crash. Honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. Trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This shit is no losses. It's all about making the game.
I really do, yo.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Like, what made you get this team, dude?
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
What?
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They run. It's Gurley.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards. From Viking territory now. They'll come up first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 15. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after.
Dude, I'm going to go, dude. I can allow.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Let's go!
Picked off down at the 2.
Let's go!
Here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change.
What is you doing, my nigga?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right. Just let me know when you ready, my girl. J.R. Cigarette head ass boy. Yeah. Whew. Dang, dude. What you gonna do? Take your dog
Here's
out?
play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
You got the dog here, huh?
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And this play gets
they
blown
just did
up.
that dumb
They'll
stuff
lose
to me, bro.
yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals.
He got ran over.
You're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun. Gone. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Throwing them low passes, boy.
Finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
Yeah, you got to figure out the quarterback you got.
Let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, it's Cook. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That be happening to me, boy.
On 2nd down, Cook.
So it don't be happening.
Down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, Cousins. The quick slant caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing
I
on
think this game got momentum. The momentum
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. There's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away.
Jared Goff playing
and brings up a
trash.
4th down decision.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Play fake, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Cousins now to throw on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Cousins. He's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Olabisi Johnson in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I'm here all day.
A first down throw for Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. On first down, it's Gurley. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff, and that's complete to Cooks. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here we go on 4th. Gone. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Goff now to throw. And got a man. It's Woods. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. From the red zone now, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2. Goff throwing again. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a two-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fast together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now Cousins. And he finds Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him Vikings a 1st down.
Let's use a playmaker, though.
A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
And he's going to go down again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's why I can't fool these guys, bro. You let niggas come back. Look at this.
That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it.
Why is he catching that? Niggas got his neck slung. Come on, man.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now it's Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Stupid ass game. Always trying to set a nigga up. No.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
A good pickup of 6 there on first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man complete.
Dude, you finna quit.
Timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Cousins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Good game, G.
So the final seconds have ticked away
Came
in this
back.
Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory.
That boy,
it's rare that you force
Danielle
4
Hunter
turnovers
really
in a
go
ball
hard.
game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position.
Hopefully these clothes done. You gotta work tomorrow, no? You hear me, G? I said you work tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow, Sunday. I mean, Saturday. I mean, Monday.